Hey guys, welcome to our channel. So, my apologies. I know I'm getting behind here. Uh, but we were through decoding Manwich, and we discovered that these calculations and conversions could go on infinitely, with, of course, the fingerprint being the original change. In the case of Manwich, it's MN. So, you could go and start with the alphabetic order, or you could start with the numerology chart. And we did both. and we discovered that once you got so far, you could smash the letters and numbers together, like so. And you could run that in categories. You could also write equations. So right now we're running categories. It's an infinite conversion, so we had to pick a finite place to stop. We stopped here, and we stopped here from the numerology perspective or chart. So we smashed those together and paired the letters and numbers and ended up with MN13, AC14, MA45, DN41, MN32, DM25, VE14, NW23. Now we've got this to go through the stock market, finance, medical, or genetics, and then medical and chemical and artificial intelligence. And now we're on robotics. We got that to go forward, and now we're coming back. So if you start with 32W right here, how about robot GXG, G times G? Mini iron for clothes, handheld electric, and there's 32W. You've also got G-32W, Hinge, Kerbal Space Program. I'm not seeing where it deals with robots, but category robotic. Oh, here it is, 32W. So you got a couple things going on with 32W. And if we move on from that, you have N41 and artificial intelligence in the fashion industry. N41. Fashion and robotics now have a very successful relationship. So you've also got T-Mobile N41. Oh, I am not a robot. Well, artificial intelligence in the fashion industry deals with robotics. So if we move on from that, you have one EV. I'm seeing a tool. Here we go. Tool charger. TC500-1EV. Robot system products. You've also got mod KUB-1EV. And this deals with a robot, the anamorphic robot. So if we move on from that, you have V5. How about Vex V5? Represents our fifth generation of education robotics systems developed with 20 years of experience using robotics to teach STEM principles. So Vex V5, you also have V5 kits. Selecting a V5 robot kit. So if we move on from that, you have 2M. You have 2M distance sensor, REV robotics. The REV robotics 2M distance sensor uses ST Microelectronics, VL53 LOX, time of flight. Laser ranging module to measure distances up to 2 meters. So you have a distance sensor here. And if we move on from that, you got D2. D2 combat robot kit. And D2 robots. So got robot kit and D2 robots. And AC-D2 dancing STEM robot. D2 motion, robotic camera control. So you just got a whole bunch of stuff here under D2, but I'm not going to go through it all. We're going to move on to 23N. ME23N, Soft Robots for Humanity, Stanford University. 23N, Machine Learning, course information. So there's a course. ME23N, Soft Robots for Humanity. So you got Soft Robots for Humanity. All right, we'll move on from that. You got M1. You got M1 Robots, your guide to the world of robotics. So quite a bit could be calculated off of that. Dobot M1 Robot Lab right here. And it's an industrial robotic arm. So if we move on from that, you got M14. M14, Intelligence, Autonomous, Connected Electric, and Analysis Platform. Research and Analysis Platform. So you got M14 Intelligence. We had that before. M14 Reports. Sun Monitor M14 Long Duration UAV. M14 Archive Sewer Robotics. So Health Units, M14 First Lego League. So you got a few things going on there. We're going to move on to ND5. How about ND5? Mitochondrially encoded NADH. Robotics. Here it is. ND5, diesel engine locomotive train carriage toy model. Pieces, rubber crawler track for DIY robotics RC car replacement. You've also got robot chess. Enabling building service robots to guide blind people. ND5. So you got a few things going on with ND5, but we're going to move on to 4A. 4A Robotics on Scratch. This deals, robotics, class page, 2 years, 5 months ago, United States, about this class. So you got a class here, 4A Robotics. You've also got HM-40, 4A. 4-axis SCARA robots. Texas State Championship 4A 1A to 4A robot events. So you got a few things going on there. We're going to move on to M4. How about M4 robotics? That's what M4 robotics. It seemed to me there was other stuff going on here. Magnetic robot crawlers, M4 series. M4 adheres to the surface by using power permanent magnets. The M4 robot is remotely operated, providing the operator a safe distance. You've also got M4 memory alpha. M4 was the designation for a robot constructed by Flint. It served as his butler, housekeeper, gardener, and guardian. The robot hovered in the air. So, M4 project. Yeah, there was more. I thought so. This report describes the development of M4, a mobile robot project in joint development with the MIT Leg Lab, because M4 is a quadruped automation. You've also got BSD Nova M4. So you got a few things going on with M4. Well, we're going to move on to 1C. And you got 1C sweeping robot vacuum cleaner. So, a robot vacuum cleaner. And we move on from that. You got A3. A3 Association for Advancing Automation. The leading global automation trade association of the robotics, machine vision, motion. I'm not going to get into that. But advancing automation, dealing with robotics. I think A3 robotics, automation, machinery manufacturing, formerly Robotic Industries Association. So A3 robotics and A3 Association for Advancing Automation. And finally, you got 1NM and 6-axis force torque transducer, 20N/1NM robotics. And this deals with a robot arm. You've also got a robot dog monitor, 1NM. Stepper motor, 1NM. Micro robotics. And so you got a few things going on with that. So here you go again. Seco Tech GmbH and Company, KG Robotics. There is 1NM and maximum speed. So 1NM torque motor for my solar panel cleaner. And it definitely deals with robotics. So you got a few things going on there. And that gets you through going forwards and backwards in robotics. Now, hopefully sooner than I did this, within the next few days, hopefully, we'll get to our next category, which should be from robotics, machinery, and then military. So that's going to be it for this one. Plenty of robotic stuff. So for now, guys, thanks for all your thumbs up, thumbs down when appropriate. Thanks for all your comments, leads, feedback, and subscriptions. And thanks for watching, guys. And for now, you guys have a great rest of your day.